Today right on Gnome Patrol.
We should be out there helping them. Like, what are they facing? You know, did you even ask how many guards? Hey, listen, Stonefoot. You don't run a top guild. I run a top guild. So I see the bigger picture. And perhaps if you did too, you would be as calm and collected as I am.
After the Celestial War, one band of heroes rose to protect the sunken city.
Gnome Patrol.
5 heroic gnomes, each with the ability to craft gnomish mech battle suits ahead of their time. They are led by the legendary master craftsman and hero of Indaria, Arky Mint, as they try to protect the sunken city from all monsters.
Gnome Patrol.
Good evening and welcome to Audio Dungeon. This is Gnome Patrol. I'm Tony Hansen, your host, joined by the rest of the Audio Dungeon crew. And today's episode of Gnome Patrol is Season 2, Episode 6, Crack the Case. When we last left off, we found Guild Master Burr, a famous thief in his own right, sneaking into some sort of underground area of the temple that apparently might be a legendary vault of the ancients of, I shouldn't say ancients, of the elders of the Silver City. So when we last left off, we saw that Guildmaster Thrawn came down with 100 fresh dwarf soldiers ready to go. And the group here has been having a lot of difficulties. They lost a lot of the warriors with them. That includes Hammershield, and that includes some of the members of Stonefoot. And now you have the guild leaders, Elion and Doer with you. Again, Cronin from Hammershield is you don't know where he is. And you also lost one of your party members to something or somewhere. You don't know what happened with him in a weird teleportation accident, or no one knows. Just look at the wolf shaking his head. No one knows exactly what happened. You know, he should have trusted a wolf, especially a wolf who sits next to a demon. Like, how can you trust that guy? So, guys, if you haven't noticed, we are dressed for Halloween, and everyone has chosen to, instead of dressing in a costume, they've chosen to dress in their regular clothes that they wear outside the show. Especially Melissa. And especially Bot. Okay. Okay, guys, so we're going to start right now. Guildmaster Thrawn walks up with all of his 100 of his apparently his best dwarven soldiers, and at the very end of last week we saw Burr, the thief Burr, come out and say that, basically yelling at Ace, saying that he ruined everything, and then revealing that the vault underground, and Guildmaster Thrawn said, we're going to go to that vault, we're not going to rescue everyone else, we're going into that vault. That is exactly where we stopped. That's exactly where we're going to start. Okay? So he's walking over. You guys can role play the 1 minute of time between when he gets from where he is to over to you guys right at the temple. Go ahead.
I'm going to go find Guildmaster Elion.
He's nearby.
Guildmaster Elion?
Yes?
How does this work? We're here to save the city. We're here to close the gates. And now that Hammershield Guild is gone, we need to save them too. Does he just get to come in and tell us that we're going to go to the vault and forget about everything else?
Well, as is guild law, he's obliged to safeguard the safety of all other guilds and their members first in this sort of situation, since there's a crisis. Competition comes first, but once there's a crisis, then he's obliged to right everything. So if they put him in charge, the gargoyles, hopefully that'll help us have more people to help find them and hopefully rid these caverns of the minotaurs.
But he said he doesn't want to go find the other guild. He said he doesn't want to go try and close the gate. He wants to go to the vault. It seems like he's doing this just to, I don't know,
well,
get him guild more points, make himself richer.
If we don't get moving soon, then yes, he'll be in breach of guild law.
But we're gonna go in the vault, right?
I would like to see what is in the vault, but I don't believe that this is the time for it. I think we need to rescue our allies.
No, he's got to get started on rescuing the other guild before too long. Is that what you're saying?
We shouldn't. I mean, it's not all black and white, but we should be moving relatively soon. I don't really know his plans. I guess we'll find out when he comes up here.
All right.
He walks up. Well, so it looks like Gold Vault has to save the day again, doesn't it?
I don't know. I haven't been in this town very long.
Well,
Is that what usually happens?
I might want to say yes.
Hmm.
When there's a Gold Vault in the front of any party, that party is bound to succeed. Now, I hear from this little man up top that there is a vault. Who would have known? I say we check it out, because maybe we'll find something of usefulness. So,
Maybe we should go try to, rescue all the other people we're supposed to rescue first.
of course, that is very important. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to go inside and see if we can get these items, because I hear that they are legendary and long sought.
What if it takes, a really long time?
Well, we're going to see how it goes.
I feel like the Gold Guild is so talented and so full of such strength and courage that really your skills ought to be more helpful with finding our fellow dwarves.
Well, perhaps next time when you're in charge, you can make those decisions. But right now, we're going to go in there, we're going to get those items, and we're going to use those items to kill any sort of minotaurs down here. And then, of course, Gold Vault will get the glory. But we will save Silver City.
If you get the glory, who gets the items that are in the vault?
I guess we'll sort that all out later, won't we?
I look at Elion.
Ellen gives you a worried look.
Do you think maybe you should send some of the warriors to look for the other dwarves? We're not all going to fit down to the vault anyway. It's not very big down there.
Yeah, didn't you say the passage was really small?
It was really small. Yeah, I had to squeeze in there, and I'm pretty tiny.
I can't get down there.
He points to some of the guards. He goes, I want you guys to get up there, get some ropes up there. Let's get away in and out very easily. Everyone else set a perimeter around the area. I don't want any minotaurs making it in. Especially now that we know that there's a vault down there. And let's send out 2 scouting parties to see where these minotaurs might have head off to. Any complaints?
Just so you know, if any of Gnome Patrol comes down into the vault, we won't be able to bring our suits with us. We have to squeeze through very narrow spaces. We have to leave our suits behind.
That's fine. That's fine.
Maybe we should go with the scouting parties.
We should do something else. Make
I
ourselves
believe that's a very
useful
good
elsewhere.
idea. Why don't you scout ahead with the other parties?
Maybe we should do that.
What are you thinking, Daltuven?
This way we can look for who's missing. No?
I'd like to see that vault open.
Hmm.
I went down with Ace. We came back up. If you have any ideas of how to open the door, I'd like to see it.
Saying that's to Fron?
Yeah.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, but of course. So, do what you wish. Just make sure you're useful. So everyone starts going to work. Some dwarves start setting up ropes. And, I won't call him Guildmaster Burr, so I feel like it's confusing. Because he's a guild master, but not the guild here. So we'll just call him Master Thief. So the Master Thief Burr goes back inside. They're throwing ropes up. They set up a way to get in and out. And there's probably about 50 of his guards just running perimeter around the area, keeping it safe. And about 2 groups of 12 go out, and they're scouting out forward, looking for any signs of danger, for supposedly Hammer Shield or anything like that. Okay? So in that time, about 20 minutes passes. Either role play or tell me where you go.
Burr went down inside, or is Burr still
He's
out?
in the temple. He went back down into the temple. You don't know if he went deeper into the vault. You just know he went inside.
Can we get inside to him?
You can climb up one of the ropes. Yeah.
I'm gonna go to Burr.
Are you...
Okay. In your suit?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask you.
I can't go down in the hole with the suit, right?
No.
He's down in the hole.
You only
just told you.
You only know that he's inside
What
the
you
temple.
know.
Well, yeah, I'll take the suit into the temple.
Okay. So you go into the temple, you go down, you see Burr is sitting there, he's looking up at the oil when you get next to him. And he's like, I'm mad at you.
I help. Look,
You didn't help anything. You're ruining things.
what? Weren't we supposed to do something with that oil?
You're ruining things.
What was supposed to happen with the oil?
Listen, you're better off not being here. Go somewhere else.
I mean, I think we can help. I did a good job on the oil, and we're gonna get that door open soon.
I'm telling you, you're better off not being here. Do what you want. You're better off not being here.
Is it dangerous in there?
He just leaves because he jumps down the hole and goes down. What are the three of you doing?
Well, you're gonna go back in there without your suit?
Yeah. I kind of do want to see what's in the vault. And I want to keep my eye on Fraud, too. I feel like we came here to try to help things, and I don't want to just leave him here to ruin everything. If he's just going to use this entire expedition as a way to get himself rich or for a way to get his guild more points, I want to be there to maybe try to stop it. Do what we can to actually use the expedition to try to find the other guild and close the gate. I just don't trust him.
I can stay by your suit while you go down. Make sure no one does anything to it.
Okay.
I'll do that.
Okay.
I don't know what I should do.
Okay. So you're inside and you're inside. Okay, you're inside with them, and you're watching the suit. So you get out of the suit. You're preparing to go down there.
Inside, like the temple, or
Inside the temple.
Okay.
Yeah. So you're about to be outside the temple by yourself.
All right. I'll go in.
Okay.
If I can go into the regular part of the temple.
Yep.
I don't know. What do you think I should do? Should I come with you guys? Or no.
If you want to go out with the scouting party, is there another scouting party that's going out?
There's
I
two.
suppose that was an option.
How's your ammo holding up?
Not great. To be honest.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Definitely concerned about just leaving the suits here.
Maybe you and Glinda could hold down the fort here in case Minotaurs come back. Protect the suits and protect the hole.
All right. All right. I guess I'll stay here for now.
Which is inside the temple?
Inside the temple.
With me.
Okay, so all four of you are in the temple right now. The two of you are staying behind watching the suits, and the two of you, Liam and Dan, your characters are going to go down. I guess you're following after Master Thief Burr.
Yeah. Where's Fraud right now?
Fraud is, at this moment, he's actually making his way up the ropes and coming down.
All right.
Okay, so by this time, about a half an hour has passed. Everyone just got assembled. They have everything set up. You guys thought about what you were doing. I imagine you guys were feeling situations out, looking around, different things, but 30 minutes has passed. In the distance, you hear some kind of noise, and it sounds like there's like some sort of clashing, some sort of battling. And some guards come up, and by this time, Fraud is inside now. He's come down, and guards calling up, and they were like, Guildmaster, it appears that one of our scouting parties have met resistance. What do you wish to do? We're so close to the vault, so I feel that you should take a few of the perimeter guards, but not too many, and reroute the other scouting party to assist and help. Yes, sir. He comes flying back down. You hear him running off, and you hear Elian, who's now made his way down, and Dewar make his way down into the temple. Dewar comes up to Fraud. He says, like, you know, we really gotta look for Cronin, because we don't know where they are, if they're being captured, or if they're about to die, if they already have died. You know, like, this vault isn't going anywhere, and you know, I don't know why this has to take precedence right now. Like, we should be out there helping them. Like, what are they facing? You know, did you even ask how many guards? Hey, listen, Stonefoot, you don't run a top guild. I run a top guild. So I see the bigger picture. And perhaps if you did too, you would be as calm and collected as I am. So, let me put things in perspective for you. This vault is important. Yes, Cronin's life, of course, is important. But these items in his vault, as I have heard the stories, are legendary. The first artisans created them. Lost since then. And now it is found. What an amazing opportunity. Who would have thought we would come down here and we would have access to this vault? We cannot let it get into anyone's else's hands. So therefore, I'm going in, and yes, I put it above everything else. Elion steps in. He's like, that is not the way guild law works. We must go to the aid of our fellow guilds first, and then return here. I'm in charge. You're not above guild law. Well, guild law isn't down here. But Gold Vault is. And I'm the only one who has a full complement of warriors here. I don't see a Hammer Shield. And I don't see either of your guilds at anywhere near full strength. That is why Gold Vault is in charge. I'm going into the vault. Complain, whine all what you want. But I'm in charge. Doer gets kind of angry. He's in his bash shoes, like walking around. He's like, well, I'm gonna go tell the gargoyles about this because we should be rescuing them first. This isn't right. He goes, you're doing everything in the wrong order. This doesn't take precedence. This is wrong. He starts walking off, and you see Thrawn makes a motion to somebody, and you see guards get in his way. He goes, I don't think you'll be doing anything like that. Apparently, if you're going to mutiny, you're going to stay inside this temple with us. He looks at Elion, kind of like checking Elion.
So we all see this, right?
Yeah.
So he's not allowed to leave? What are you talking about?
Stay out of this, Nobes. You're here to help. Do not get involved in guild activity.
How many guards are in the temple?
A lot. There's probably about 30 at any time.
Woo.
Elion, it says, like, Doer is right. We should rescue Hammer Shield. We should close the gate. And then everything is secure. We come back for the vault. He goes, I told you. I'm in charge. I'm the head guild. I'm calling the shots. I don't care about your saying. I'm not allowing you to run off and try to, what? Get Gold Vault in default? Just because of the way you'd run things? Not going to happen. Men, start carving out this hole. Figure out any way to get more people down there because if there's stuff in there, anything valuable in there, I want a way to get in. Start carving it out, make it wider, do everything you have to do. I want to walk down there into that vault personally and put my hands upon the items of the founders. So they start nodding. They pull out tools and they start digging and using pickaxes and things like that.
Wow.
You guys can roleplay. That's what's happening right now. Elion and Doer are kind of like arguing about Thrawn to each other. Other guards are kind of positioned around them. Most of the guards in the room are Thrawn's guards of Gold Vault. You guys haven't gone down yet. Obviously, you've all heard this. You can roleplay.
What if one of us goes back up to the surface and tells the gargoyles about what's happening here? What happens then?
I don't know if they're going to let you leave. They went to leave and they stopped them.
I think it depends on what your intention is.
I don't believe he'll let us leave, but did you see the fact that he already has tools to do this?
Yeah.
Yeah, aren't they supposed to be on a rescue mission? What are they all bringing tools down here
I told
for?
you, he's no good. I said it the whole time. He's up to something. I know guys like that. That was my dad.
So we should all leave and go up to the surface.
Where do we tell him that we're going?
I don't know.
He's not going to let us leave if we tell him we're going back up to the surface to
What
talk
if-
to the gargoyles.
What if we say we need to go look for Swoosh?
Well, that's not a bad idea.
That we feel he'll be necessary to help with the vault.
We could try.
All right.
If worst comes to worst, we have a plan B.
What's plan B?
I don't know. Should we figure out what to do? Like, maybe Glinda could just fly up and away. If we really need someone to escape. Like, if we go to him right now and he says, "No, none of you can leave," maybe you could just shoot up and get out of there quick, or you could blink out of the temple. My suit's pretty shot. I can't do much of anything.
We should rest.
I just think we should have a contingency if he tries to make us prisoners.
Agreed.
Well, Blink didn't work too well with Swoosh, right?
No. But I was trying to do a big blink, like bigger than normal. So,
Yeah.
like
All
I'm
right.
saying, maybe you could just blink past these guards and the walls and start running.
Right. Okay.
Or
All
Belinda-
right. Okay. So let's. How about we all go talk to Fraud? We tell him that we want to leave because we want to leave the guilds to do whatever they want to do. But before we do anything, we have to find our friend Swoosh.
And we also maybe we tell them we should like resupply, or we got to do some repairs or something like that. We could say.
Yeah, we'll say it looks like this is going to take a while. And
Right.
We'll be back.
We need
so we're
to-
strong enough to help them with whatever comes next.
If we're
All
going
right.
to tell them that this we need to do this now, because it will take a while, but if we wait too long, they're going to get closer and closer.
Yeah, I
Now
agree.
is the time. We need to go speak immediately.
All right. So, I start walking out. Where's Fron?
Fran's in the center, kind of like pointing and managing.
Guildmaster Fron?
Yes, what is it?
No patrol has decided to leave the guilds to their business, and we need to go back and find our friend Swoosh.
That's a negative. I'm going to need you down there. Apparently, some of the workers are saying that they may need somebody to help drill out some of the sides. It isn't wide enough.
We can't get the suits down there.
Well, Swoosh has drill. We'll go
Right.
get him, and then he can help you drill.
There's no time for that.
There's
no
time, but if you can't get through without the drills, we need Swoosh.
I'm looking at all the weaponry and the mechanics that all of you have. I guarantee you'll get through if you start working on it. Now, you're here to help. I'm in charge. You want to help the city? The city is commanding you to get down there and start working.
What if I just fly to go and check and see if he's...
We need every single
All right.
person that can help us.
There's not much I can do to open anything.
Can you hold this?
What's he handing me?
Pickaxe.
It weighs as much as her. We're too small.
I go back to the temple to get my suit.
You're right next to it.
Oh, okay.
I imagine it was inside the. You would leave it outside. It's inside with you.
Right, inside. That's
You
what
haven't
we
gone
should
down the
do.
hole yet. You're all in the assembly area inside.
Yeah.
Okay. How far are we from the exit?
The exit being that top area, it's 50 feet up, and it's probably about, I don't know, 40, 50 feet over as well.
How far are we from the walls of the temple?
About 40 feet, 50 feet over, and then 50 feet up.
We are 50 feet up.
Yeah, the whole out is 50 feet up. You're not 50 feet up. You're where the fire pit was.
Right.
Yeah, so 50 feet. There's a hole.
They got all
the air
ropes
vents.
and stuff. They supposedly made it easier for
Yeah.
everybody to get up and down out of the hole.
But right now, there's guards blocking the ropes.
What about blocking the exit out?
Up on top.
There are guards up there, but they're not like in any kind of defensive structure or blocking anybody. They're just like there, manning it.
I look at Galinda and I'm like,
Well, he's going to see that, we can't really help in this situation at the moment. So,
You're right next to him.
All right, well, I'm just trying to say, I can't get the suit down there. There's not much I can do right now. So I might as well go look for our companion. That's all I'm saying.
In your suits, do you not possess great strength?
We can't get the suits down the hole. We told you
can
it's
start
very
widening
narrow.
the area for us.
What?
You can widen the area for us
It
by using
didn't seem
pickaxes and such. Any tools you have that can help us dig faster. You're in suits that make you stronger.
And we can't use them. You want us to? You're telling us the best way for us to use our talents and our suits is to get out of our suits and use pickaxes.
Right, we're trying to tell you that.
We're 1/3 your size, fraud. And the best thing for us to do is use a pickaxe that's the same size as us to dig rocks. We have someone in our party who has a drill on his suit.
For one, you are yelling at a guildmaster.
Yeah.
For two, you're yelling at a guildmaster in charge. 3, your suit possesses the ability to teleport, does it not?
Yeah.
Great. So if we get you down there, then you can teleport through whatever this vault is, perhaps.
Number 1, Swoosh has a drill on his suit that could drill right down to the bottom of this hole and through a tunnel through to the vault in like a minute.
Where is Swoosh?
We're gonna go find him.
Right. I cannot lose any of you here. Therefore, your pass to leave is denied. You are here, and I order you to get in that hole and help us get to that door, and then you will teleport through.
Hey.
That is an order of the Silver City.
Well, we're Gnome Patrol. We're just helping out.
Right, we're here to help.
And I have the command of the city.
So you're
and I'm
saying
telling
the
you,
city is putting Gnome Patrol under arrest?
you're not under arrest.
So are we free to leave?
You are under my orders in this battle, in this expedition, in this mission. And I'm telling you how I want you to be utilized. You will assist us now. He walks away and talks to other people.
What do we do now?
Gotta get out of here, man.
He's not giving us much choice. Maybe we should just help them.
You have any more big cannons?
No. No, I don't.
Well, how the heck are we going to do anything for this hole?
So if you rest for an hour, you gain back the first stat in your block. If you've eaten and you rest, you gain back a stat of choice.
Anyone have any food?
No.
No.
Are there any other like dwarves down there with pickaxes?
Yeah. Everyone seems to be working. The only actually people who are not working are just you guys standing around. So you do kind of feel like you're just standing there. Everyone is like hustling things around, and you guys are just whining and talk to each other.
Where's
All right,
Eliana?
You do kind of feel like he's corrected in a way.
Where's
but not
Eliana
really.
and Dur?
They're arguing and they want to leave. You feel like the guards are kind of keeping them there.
They're in the temple with us?
Yeah.
Why don't we rest for an hour while they're doing this? Perhaps gain back a little.
I need more than rest. My suit is
Juice.
ruined.
Hmm.
So tired, I can't use any of this stuff.
So, in this room, is there? Where are they working right in this room to get down? Are they
Yes.
like trying to widen the hole? Is that what they're doing right now? Is it?
They're widening the hole anywhere it's not big enough for a dwarf to get through with armor because they don't know what's going to be behind that door. Apparently, from what they're talking just about, they don't know there's going to be a certain trap. They need to have more people there. They want to bring as many people as they can down. And apparently, that one area is just too small. It's just that one area that you had to crawl through. I think you crawl and
Right,
you crawl.
these guys crawled.
Yeah.
I think.
You checked it out the first time, but they need to get that open. So it's just that one pass.
Can I use a pickaxe in the suit? Like if I'm in the suit, I can pick it up and.
Yeah, you could swing it extremely strong.
Right. All right. I go over to like where they're working and see if I can help out.
Okay, they see you come, and the dwarves like, oh, look, they're gonna help. They get out of the hole, so you can kind of jump
All right.
down.
Somebody give me something to hit with. Give me a pickaxe.
They give you some pickaxes.
Okay. All right.
So you can basically just kind of, you have to fit down the hole, and like you have to go upside down,
Oh, geez.
and then you're just like.
All right, I'll
Okay,
give it a
slam it
shot. I'll do it. I'll
Okay,
work on
give
it.
me a 3d20. Tell me each roll.
Okay.
8.
Okay.
8.
5.
Okay, you spend probably about 5 minutes, and you don't do much, and you feel like it's because you don't know what you're doing.
Okay. Well, I'm swinging a lot. I don't know if I'm making too much progress now.
Can I hold it up, or is it
Useless
too heavy and
You
like?
can hold it.
Okay.
You can hold the pickaxe.
Would I be able to like the spider limbs? Can they hold anything? Like how do they work? Are they like graspy or are they just like?
They can be graspy on the very end, but you can't hold it. You can't hold a pickaxe though.
I can't like
No.
tornado.
No, you can't tornado.
Nice.
That would have been sick.
General Grievous.
Yeah.
Pickaxe.
I'll help out too. I'll grab a pickaxe.
Okay, start helping.
Yeah.
Start helping.
I'll like hang over the edge and like pick rocks up that they. You know what
Okay.
I mean, like use my arms to pull out rocks that they.
Okay,
Fine.
so you guys, you start helping. I'll take over and narrate how the helping goes. If you do it for, if you're in it for whatever it takes to get it done. Is that the case?
I
Or are you going
guess
to help
so,
only for
yeah.
a certain amount of time? If so, I'll go to the next interesting point. Which, how do you want to do it?
I mean, I figure I'm just gonna keep.
So we keep
Yeah.
helping.
Yeah.
Okay, so half an hour passes, an hour passes, 2 hours pass,
Oh,
3,
man.
4,
Oh no.
5, 6. You guys are just working with them, and you're probably about 3/4 away through the tunnel. And when you can, guys, help out. At this point, you're just helping out, moving rocks and moving heavy things out. And people are tired. They're moving in, and you see a warrior comes back, and he's like, Guildmaster Fraud. It appears the Minotaurs are too strong for us. We can't take them out. We had to fall back. We lost 20 of our men. What do you wish to do? We're very close here. Soon we'll be inside. Hold the perimeter. Don't worry about the pesky Minotaurs. He looks around. Yes, sir. He leaves. Elion walks up to you guys. He goes, I feel that you should make yourselves useful in another way, perhaps. Try to get out of here.
I mean, we'll have to fight our way out.
Yeah, we tried to leave. He said
We're
no.
all exhausted.
Wait a second. How far are we from the clearing in front of the vault?
You talking about how far do they burrow through?
Yeah.
So it's underground. They go across and they come to like that ladder. That's the only problem they're trying to get to. They can't get through to the ladder. They're almost there.
Ladder.
Remember you went down like a ladder?
You go across, you climb across, and there's a ladder going all the way down into and then you went over, and you went into like this whole area that was like stone and such.
We haven't gotten down the ladder.
Once they get to the ladder, it's all easy from there. They can fit everywhere.
We can fit. Like, would the suits fit down the ladder?
They could break the ground right there. Theoretically, you could get the suits down. It would be difficult, but you could. If you really wanted to.
How far are we from that?
Another 2 hours.
Which is how far?
20-something feet.
What if I blink us to the other side?
Us?
Yeah.
I tried using it on multiple people. It didn't work well. It almost fried my whole suit.
What was the plan? Then what?
And then I go in front of the vault and blink into the vault.
Okay, maybe you should do that without us.
We can hold here in case they try to charge after you or something.
They can't get through, right?
At least not for another while. Even with us helping.
Are there any dwarves here?
Lots of dwarves here.
Good thing we're whispering in our comm.
Are you?
Yeah.
Am I whispering?
Let's roll. Roll a 17 or higher. They're hearing you.
They're deaf dwarves.
I mean, I don't know. You just want to get in there first? And what if it's
Hold on.
dangerous?
Okay, so Eliot's telling us we got to get out. How do we get out of here? What does he want us to do?
He wants us to keep helping.
Is
Helping
he,
them get in there.
is he still here?
Fron actually walks past you, and he goes over back to Elion and Dewar. He's like, okay, other guild leaders, I hope that you're more in line to help out now. I want you to take whatever men you have left, and I want you to go find the remnants of whatever party is out there and see if you can find Hammershield and see if you can put waste to these minotaurs. Of course, my men will stay here. We will make sure the vault is secure, and we will try to liberate whatever is inside. Eliana and Dewar look at each other. They're like, you're not going to get it. We'll do it because we're going to rescue our ally. But you're not going to get away with this. If the gargoyles find out, the gargoyles will not find out. Because my word is absolute. Now, do what you're told. He walks back over. They go out. He goes, oh, and send one unit of my men with them. He points to some guards, and they accompany Elion and Dewar.
I'm gonna go over to one of his soldiers.
Okay.
Hey man, are you like cool with this?
Oh, I thought you were talking to Damien.
No.
And that mask, I have no idea who you're looking at. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Hey man, are you like cool with what's going on here? Braun's like putting the whole city at risk.
He feels uncomfortable. You're talking to him clearly, and he's like, Guildmaster Fraun's decision is final.
I mean, you don't think it's a bad idea?
Whatever he thinks is what I think.
Do I get any kind of read on him?
Do an insight check under will. I don't think you have any points in insight right now, so you're just gonna roll d20. You can add your will in though. Your
Okay.
current will.
Add my current will.
Yeah.
Okay. 17.
Ask me a yes or no question.
Does he seem like he's saying that out of fear or out of like actual respect for Braun?
A yes or no question.
Okay. Is it out of fear?
Delcy Howie, welcome. Ryan Milliner, what's up? Guildmaster Fraun is a nut, says Michael Aldridge.
Yes.
Delcy, welcome.
Do I get the sense that he's afraid of Braun?
Seems deeper than that. It's not quite. I'm giving you the better than yes answer. It seems better than I'm gonna say better. It seems more than respect or fear. Something.
Reverence?
No, it's a good question, but no.
Does it seem like Fraun has something over him, something on him, some kind of hold on him?
Yeah.
You'll have to do more investigation if you want to figure it out.
Okay. I'll keep probing. But hey man, like he's gonna cause everyone's deaths. What's going on here?
I can't take him seriously with his
I know
mask
it's
on.
hard. It's hard to talk to a wolf, especially that the mouth moves perfectly. It's hilarious. It's like I'm on Sesame Street. Everything goes. He's in love with him. Could be. You never know. Listen. Let's just say that working for Guildmaster Fraun and being one of the Gold Vault is very profitable. I would imagine if the gnomes would just help out and do your part, I'm sure that it would be profitable for you too.
I think a lot of people are gonna get hurt. If you guys are doing this. Could be doing something better.
All of a sudden, you hear one of the dwarfs come up from the tunnel, and he's like, Guildmaster, I think we got through. We're ready for you. He goes back down, and Fraun is very excited. He runs down. He takes off anything unnecessary, and then jumps down and starts making his way down there.
What was unnecessary? I could take his armor
Baggage. No. His armor, his weapons, anything of defense and offense. He takes his like backpacks off and any kind of extra stuff, food, water, puts it aside. A lot of dwarves come out of the hole now, and they're all like standing around and they're waiting for him to go down.
I
there.
go towards the exit.
Okay, you go to the exit.
Yeah, I want to follow. See if we can follow Elion out.
Okay, so you get there. The guards look at you. They give you kind of like a bit of a look. They don't really trust you, know what you're up to, but they seem like they're going to let you go. If that's what you want.
I go.
Okay, you leave.
I go too.
I'll
You
go.
leave. Interesting. You leave.
Can I? Are they near his bag? Bronze bags that he took off?
Are they? No, they all
No,
left.
no, the guards.
Oh, right there. It's right by the hole. Going down.
Wait,
I'm gonna walk. I'm gonna go.
As I go out, I'm gonna run up to Yo-Yo.
He's right next to you. He's
Yo-Yo.
leaving too.
Yo-Yo.
What?
Why don't you and Ace and Galinda go with Elion and see if you can find Swoosh? Okay? I think I should stay here and keep an eye on Fraun.
I think someone should stay with you as well. Instead of all of us, I feel like you could use a backup as well.
All right. We'll split up.
Who wants to stay?
I can stay with you while they go with him.
How's that?
If you want.
Well, I'm still down in the tunnel.
Oh, yeah. Oh, all right.
All right, so then I can go with. Why don't you stay here with Ace and
All right. Be careful.
All
I know
right.
you're there to stop the Minotaurs, but see if you can find Swoosh. Okay? All right.
All right.
I'll go
Okay,
back.
so raise your hand if you're leaving. 1, 2. You're staying. You're staying.
Yeah. When he drops his bag and stuff, I want to go up to them and I'm like, I'll get these out of the way in case we had to bring stuff up. And I start like bringing them like away from the entrance of the hole and away from all the guards.
Okay. So you move some bags around. Okay.
Like I want to get so I'm not near the guards and I'm gonna rifle through his bag.
Okay. You make your way over to him, I guess? No?
Yeah.
Okay. So, you guys are leaving, going outside, and you're catching up with Elion and Doer, right? And you guys start heading out. 2 of you go over to the bags. People don't really notice it. They're not really caring too much. They're so excited to be what's down there that they're just paying attention to that. They don't pay any mind to you. You can do what you want to do.
I'm gonna rifle through the bag and see if I find anything.
Investigate.
What do I add to this?
Do you have any points to investigate? Under knowledge.
No. So I just add knowledge.
1d20, add your current knowledge.
Oh, I have 1 actually in investigate.
So 1d6 plus your
that?
current knowledge. And 1d20.
6,
A 1.
Not
Nice.
12, 13, 15.
15. All that, 15.
Yeah.
Okay, so you look through the bag and you find a message. You find like a not a message. You find like a scroll, message scroll. You find a couple of small bags of gold. And I would say that's what you find in the first round. Because it's like a couple bags on there, and that's what you find in the first round.
Can I read the scroll?
If you want to open it, but you have to break the seal. You're with him, so you can role play, or you can just take your action.
What's the seal? Like whose mark is it? Like
It's the sigil of the Gold Vault Guild.
Gold Walker. Okay. Hey man, look, he left his bag. He's got this thing. Should we look at it?
Yeah.
All right, let's do it. Shh. I rip it open.
Okay. You unfurl. You read it. Basically, it's in Dwarvish. That's what it is. You can roll a languages check, and I'm going to give you the idea of what it says. You can both roll it if you wish. Language is under knowledge. I don't think either of you have points in it, 'cause I know your character sheets.
Nope.
So just roll d20, add your knowledge.
8.
22.
Wow. Nice. Okay, so you go through and you're trying to figure out a couple things. I'm going to give you some basic knowledge about what this says, and then I'm going to allow you, and this time it would be actual yes or no questions. I'll let you ask me 3 yes or no questions about it, and that's you trying to decipher the rest of what you can't understand.
Okay.
So it says something to the tune of, to the Triad, securing the vault, and something can now begin.
Oh, God.
You can ask me 3 yes or no questions. If you want, and right now, the fans at home right now, if you want to include yes or no questions of your own for Dan to ask, put him in chat. I will bring him up to Dan, and then he can decide to ask one of your questions if he wishes.
Do it. Help us out.
Yeah, what do we got, fans? All right. So the first thing I'll ask is there anything in there at all about Minotaurs?
Is there anything in there about Minotaurs? Yes.
No.
What is it? Could you kind of give us every detail?
Okay. You got any questions coming in?
Coming in from Seraphora, is the Triad behind the Minotaur attacks?
Oh.
That's what he suggests. Michael says, would this be incriminating evidence? And that's all we had. Oh, is it
That's not
about
bad.
a Triad invasion?
Okay.
Mr. R says, is anything about an alliance with the Minotaur?
Does it say anything about laying traps or stopping the rest of the guild?
I don't know. I will ask. Yeah, does Thrawn have some type of alliance with the Minotaurs?
Yes. I'm also going to give you a yes, and now I'm going to give you a no. Going forward.
What do you mean?
Like yes, and then maybe now, no. About to be no. Something's going to change.
Oh, for that last question.
Yeah, for that question.
Okay. All right. So the last question I'll ask is, so something's going to begin.
Which what you asked me. That my answer was to your question.
Right.
Right.
So we had
They
an
have
alliance.
It's about to end. About to betray the Minotaur.
Mm. Okay. Does
We have let's see. Sarah Forza has the invasion of the Minotaur has been entirely about the vault.
Good question.
oh, that's good.
Matrix is me. Does Fran
Thrawn.
does Fran you know who'll read anything he puts on the card?
Does Fran Drescher plan on taking over?
Oh my god, ask that. Does Thrawn plan on taking over the dwarves? Charles Morris, with Dan or Melissa being Dark Gnomes, have any insight on Triad activities? Interesting.
Do we?
Yeah, I that's true. I'll tell you what. I'll expand more on any answers since that's a good point. Charles, take 10 experience points to any character you wish. Mistar, is it because the alliance will change to the Triad? So these are all example questions that could be asked that the fans are offering you. You have one more question, and I will expand more since you have some knowledge with the Triad, being from the dark yourself.
Okay. So I'll use that as my last question.
Which one?
What's my level of knowledge about the Triad?
No, you don't have to ask that as a question. I'm just gonna
you'll
give you
just-
more information because you're from the dark.
Okay.
So to ask your question, I'm gonna say yes or no, and then I'm gonna give you a little bit extra.
Okay. What was Derek's question?
Has the invasion of the Minotaurs been entirely about the vault?
Yeah. That's what I want to ask. Has the invasion of the Minotaurs been entirely about the vault?
Okay, so it's good I'm going to expand upon this because the yes or no wouldn't do it with this justice. So I'll answer more yes than no. You knowing the Triad, know that the Dark has went through terrible war, and the Triad ended up really reaping the benefits still. They're very rich, and they basically just want to take over everything and bring it a part of their own kingdom. And they've been expanding. They want to expand. That's kind of known a little bit. They want to expand to the overworld. So this looks like to be some sort of alliance, and he's either from the Dark or working with them. You're not too sure about that. And you have a feeling that this vault is perhaps the final step, you would imagine, in like taking the Silver City. Starting with the vault. All the Guildmasters are down here. This is what you're putting together. The Guildmasters are down here. Some people are wiped out, perhaps. This is not. I'm not saying this is. This is you extrapolating what you might
it looks
get.
like.
Yeah, I could be wrong. I could be right. I could be misleading you. I could be giving you exact information. You don't know.
So it looks like this is like a big opportunity that Fran's been waiting for and planning with the Triad.
Now this is not good.
But how does that explain the Minotaurs, though?
Pawns. Stuck between.
Okay.
You know from up here in game that the Minotaurs are fighting with the dwarves above. You don't exactly know why, or maybe you do if you listen to the clues in between during the campaign. But the Minotaurs obviously are trying to get above, and they're trying to fight for whatever.
Being driven upward.
Okay. You gotta get rid of this letter now. I think we should like burn it or something, or eat it.
I mean, you think all the gold vault members are part of the Triad? What if we just show them? Maybe they'll just turn on Thrawn.
We can't show anyone this.
Well, what if they turn on him? Then we can just capture them.
What if they're already in on it?
I think we're screwed then, no matter what we do.
Well, okay.
All of a sudden, a dwarf comes behind you.
Nothing.
Guildmaster Thrawn wants your assistance. He says to bring your... I don't think you'll need your spider suit, but he wants a suit that can teleport.
Well, that's me.
They don't have any of that with the Triad?
No.
The Triad?
Yeah.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. Do I get a reaction when he says Triad?
He's just confused.
Show him the letter.
What letter?
I grabbed the letter and I showed it to him.
Oh.
He looks at the letter. This is very concerning.
Listen, if anybody asks, that just you found that letter on the floor, and it came into your possession, and it was already opened. Okay?
Yes, I'll keep this letter on me. I don't know if this is smart to get out.
What's your name?
My name is Agent.
Agent.
Oh, do you think we should, like, tell everybody and stop Thrawn? This isn't good.
Perhaps. But right now, Thrawn is looking for you.
Well, why don't we just not listen to him? Come on. Rebellion. Let's go.
He turns around. He sees all the dwarves. Like, they're all excited. They're looking over at you guys. He's like, I think now is the time to get in the hole. Do what Thrawn wishes.
Just, how about I'll go down the hole with my blink suit, and you show the rest of the dwarves the letter. Okay? All right, Agent. I'll see you later.
Wait. Before you go.
What?
So, I don't know where that other cool Dorlin guy went. Remember him?
Yeah.
He was saying, like, to stay away. I don't know. He was kind of crazy. I'm worried he might have done something down there, like set a trap.
Oh. All right. That's good thinking.
So just, if you're going to go down there, be careful.
Okay. I go down.
Okay. So you start heading downstairs, and you make your way down that first path down, across, down a ladder, past the traps that have all been blocked off, and you walk back into that room past the two pipes that are coming up the hallway, and you hear two voices talking. One is Master Thief Burr, which you could tell already, and the other is Fraun. So look, everything seems to be right. I think we just do it the proper way. I don't think we have to bring magic into this. We don't know exactly what's going to happen. Better off to risk someone else's life than our own. Listen, I did everything you asked for. You know, this is what you paid me for. We're good. I have all the stuff here. I should be able to leave right now, and that's it. Just give me my gold, and I'm gonna go. He goes, you'll need to see it done to the end. He looks over and he sees you walking up. Del Tuvin. Come, perhaps you can teleport through this door.
I walk up to the door. I touch it. Anything happen?
No.
All right.
What was that sound? What is it exactly that you did?
He was powering up.
Let me check.
That was my magic.
Ah.
Amazing. All right. Do you have any idea what's behind the door?
I would imagine that it would be incredible items of...
Oh, no. I mean,
artistry.
like, is there a wall that I might teleport directly into?
I have no idea what's behind that door.
Okay. Burr?
I mean, from what I know, it should be about 7 or more items of great power. I don't know the logistics of the room. I imagine it's not too big, not too small.
Generally speaking, this door, like, how thick do you think that would be, knowing what you know about these catacombs?
Well, the dwarves, I can see this being no more than 5 feet
Okay.
thick.
All right. I go in front of the door. There it goes. If it said no more than 5 feet, so I want to blink like from where I'm going to stand right up against the door. I want to blink like 6 feet ahead of me.
I don't need to see Liam's face. I just need to see due to your action again. He's just okay. So through the 5 foot that you think thick, you go 6 feet, and you're gonna roll a d20.
Add anything?
Your hopes.
And dreams.
This is really a knowledge check, so you can have your knowledge.
Even though it's an agility.
It is. The agility is a spell to use it,
Mhm.
so you're using your points. But this is kind of like your smarts trying to determine your measurement here.
So I'm rolling a d20, adding my knowledge.
Yeah, that spell works like instantly. You use your points, which you did. You have the agility points to use it, right?
Who's a good boy?
Yeah.
What's happening over here?
I was petting him.
Really? And you felt it.
I don't know.
You-
I thought it was
you-
kind of funny.
You felt it the right time and appropriate.
Yeah. Like, who's a good boy?
Wow.
I don't know. I thought it was funny.
And now back to our show.
Ready?
So happy to be on this side of the table.
Here we go. Blink check. All right, 24.
24. You start to blink, and we're going to put pause on you right now. I'm going to ask you and Liam to please and kindly leave the room.
All right.
Todd, make sure they're out of ear range, please. I would say go into the hallway. And Todd will, if he doesn't mind, will get you when we're done. It should probably be a few minutes. Not too long.
This is when we die.
Or they die.
Oh, well, there's
Please deposit yourself into the dumpster.
But yeah, probably. Anyway.
I don't like it when you make us leave the room.
I didn't.
Yeah.
I mean, any of us.
Well.
Who's this now?
It's Toady.
Oh, okay.
It's excited.
scariest one of all.
Right.
I've never been alone with a demon and a devil in the same room at the same time. Okay. You guys,
Oh boy, getting out the equipment.
you guys,
Go ahead, Tony.
oh, Jesus. Okay. You should need Jesus more than ever right now. Okay. You guys catch up with Elion and Dewar and make your way deeper into the cavern looking for
Swoosh.
Cronin, Swoosh, anybody of note. On your way, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, about 30 minutes out, come up to a ledge that leads down further and further on multiple ledges, eventually into water, but it's still pretty far down. It's another few levels down at least. You see that there was some sort of battle below, and you see Minotaurs are down there, and there's one lead Minotaur, and he looks like he's explaining things to everything else. And it looks like they have the weapons from Hammer Shield, because you recognize the weapons they have, and you've seen them many times up close. And they seem to be, like, talking about what you might assume their next battle, or whatever it is. They're figuring something out. And you guys are up there, and you see Elion is kind of scouting it out, looking at everything, and Dewar as well. And you have with you probably about, like, 20 dwarves. And there's probably about 15 Minotaurs down there. You can roleplay.
Well, they clearly fought Hammer Shield, right?
The fact that they have their armor and their weapons can only mean that Hammer Shield has fallen.
Well, what should we do? Dewar? What's the plan here?
I think we have the advantage. I think we take it. What else can we do?
All right.
All right. I'm in. We'll help you.
It's quite a bit of way down there. Elion says, like, I will cast a spell to allow us all to glide down safely. When I say, take a running jump off the cliff. Prepare yourselves. So the warriors get ready.
Oh boy.
All of a sudden they start running and they jump.
I go.
Do the same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing. You guys glide down and like pretty slowly. As you're gliding down, you see the Minotaur there. They don't quite see you, but what you do see is the Minotaur is all of a sudden turning in shock at something else, and you see a group of Gold Vault dwarves coming out of nowhere, surprising them, and the Minotaurs immediately take a battle with them. And you're about halfway gliding down into this, and you're like, oh man.
Oh man.
You guys come down and you land somewhere within about like 50 feet of where they are, and you see Elion looking around, and Elion starts moving into battle, starts leading his dwarves in. Dewar does the same.
Jump in. Help.
How high is it? Like, if I go to, like, fly, am I going to be able to, like, fly around?
It's huge in this area. It's
Okay,
big. You can
I'm gonna
fly.
go
You
to
can fly
fly.
without restriction.
All right, I'm going to go to fly, just so I'm up.
Okay.
In the air.
So you run off a nearby cliff right here and just fly again. Fly up.
I'm gonna run into battle with them.
Okay. So you run into battle. Coming in from Oni. How many cheer points do we have to raise to make the dwarf with the scroll an undercover exchange member? No, that's a huge exploit. It's just completely changing what's going on. I guess we could roll for it, to be fair. I don't think a cheer would be right. Oni, I will allow you to roll if you can roll here on stream. If not, you can roll in Discord. If you roll a natural 20.
It's pretty fair.
Yeah, that's a pretty big play. Let's see.
Is he rolling?
I'm gonna go in there right now. I'm going in Dungeon Master.
Oh.
A natural 1 was rolled. Oh man.
Well, it's worth a shot.
Okay, so
Uh-oh.
we have now rolled, and your wish has been granted.
Oh no.
But not the way you think. The
The
natural 1.
And that's how you killed Liam and Dan.
Yup. The exact opposite. Okay. So you guys run in, you start engaging in battle, and you have your guns out, I imagine. You're shooting the guns. You're just like start firing around. The dwarves are putting up their weapons and shields, they're blocking. and the Minotaurs are taking down the Gold Vault dwarves pretty quickly.
Oh boy.
What are you doing up top?
Gatling gun.
Okay, so
And the wrist guns.
okay, so you come up top and you come down and you start swooping downward and roll your attack right now.
Okay, so the wrist guns are 3d6. The Gatling guns 4d6.
Look at all those dice. They don't have any armor on.
What?
It doesn't look like they have any armor on. They have like, well, they probably have some like leather and things like that.
10.
All I see is crazy symbols. Are those actual numbers?
Yes, it's Friends dice, so it's scenes from Friends. 10.
Somehow
14,
there's numbers.
17, 19, 21.
She's just making up the numbers as she goes.
This is the one where
23.
Joey wears 6 articles of clothing at once. Could he be wearing any more clothes? And therefore, it's a 6.
There you go.
23.
23. You got 23 from that Friends scene. Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, 23 damage.
Yeah.
Okay, so you hit one guy, like you spray across the guy. Guy falls on the ground, gets hit pretty badly, and it looks like that he's close to death or dead. As
Okay.
he falls down. You can make an attack roll. Go ahead.
Attack. 12 in combat.
12 total.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. You turn around and you meet a Minotaur. The Minotaur just blocks you. She blocks you with his machine. He gets out of the way and starts cranking at the thing. He's hard for him to break through. We're going to expedite this. In a few rounds, 30 seconds max, the Gold Vault dwarves are killed. And you're pretty sure that nobody actually on your side, you notice something that's interesting, and you're both going to roll an insight check under will. 15 or above. Get
Am I
you some
still rolling a
information.
20 on this?
Yeah.
Okay. Nope. 12. Or 13, if anything, but
13.
13?
so close.
Do you have a reroll? You want to use a reroll or no?
No.
I'll use the reroll.
Okay.
Oh, and add my luck. You didn't write in the luck. That's 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
You can add 3 now.
14.
14.
Nothing
With the
else.
luck and everything.
With the luck and
Aw.
everything.
Okay, so
What a waste.
and you added in your will, right?
Yeah, my will. I rolled a 3. My will is an 8.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm not going to tell you what I was going to tell you. I'm going to tell you the very simple version since you're so close. You noticed only that the Minotaurs haven't killed any one of your crew.
But they killed all the gold guys. Okay.
The battle continues, and all of a sudden you see the lead Minotaur, who you believe to be this Minotaur. You can't remember his name, Alaman or something like that. You heard it once. Is the guy that yelled to you or talked to you in the temple, and he comes up near you, and he puts up the thing, and he puts down the weapon. He goes, "Stop." He says that in his weird voice that sounds like an odd common.
What is the meaning of this?
He takes off a ring. It's Cronin.
Goodness.
And you see all the
Wow.
other Minotaurs with him take off the rings, and it's Cronin and Hammershield.
Magic? Hammer Shield. We thought we lost you.
What happened to you? I'm
We
gonna
saw
laugh
your
back then.
weapons. We thought the Minotaurs killed you and took all your stuff.
Yes. We fell. But it was all part of the plan.
What do you mean?
I cannot tell you too much, for the plan is not yet complete. But let us say it is for the good of Silver City.
I think I would fill him in on what Fron is doing. like right now. You know, say like they're almost into the vault, and I try to fill him in on as much of that situation as possible. And I ask where Swoosh is, if he's seen Swoosh.
We have Swoosh.
You have him.
Yes.
Is he all right?
Yes.
Oh, thank goodness. All right. Well, what's your next move?
Well, now that you tell me that Thrawn has made his move, we will travel back to the temple.
Okay.
We will help you.
Very good. Dwarves, let's go. They start making their way along. They're all in their normal dwarvish form right now.
Okay.
And
Wow.
they start coming back. Todd, if you can get Liam and Dan, please, that'd be great. You guys make your way back. Again, it takes about a half an hour, actually a little longer than actually have to climb up. But basically, they tell you about how, I don't want to give away too much, but that they fell into nets. And Swoosh also.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh my
I
god!
repeatedly do not recognize Dan every first look.
Yeah.
And I'm like, who is that? I'm like,
Yeah.
oh. Yeah, go for it. I every time somebody wears a mask, it drives me nuts because I'm reading you a lot, so it's hard to tell what's going on.
That's okay. The mouth moving was freaking me out anyway, so
It's fun though. It's cool. But when I have to see through the eye holes, and so like I'm perpetually cross-eyed. So I was like getting a headache. I'm like, I can't wear this thing for the whole time.
Okay, so we're gonna start with Liam. Ace, you are up top. Deltuven has gone below. What are you doing up top?
I keep making eyes at the guard that I showed the note to be like,
Googly eyes.
come on. Yeah, trying to start a rebellion.
You show the you tell it to the guard, and the guard turns around and he goes, "Fellow dwarves, there's something you must know." He pulls out it's in ripped pieces. He goes, "This gnome here has given me this." And he shows him. They immediately start talking about it, passing it out. Apparently, the gnomes are in league with our enemies.
What?
We should destroy them immediately. The name of Gold Vault. They pull out weapons.
Wait a second. Is the letter signed by Thrawn?
Yeah.
He ripped it up though, right? Like,
You ripped it up. You ripped it up.
I did.
Yeah, before.
What? When?
You ripped it before. It's the first thing you did. You did that before.
No, I thought
I
it was him
took it out of his hand.
cracking the seal.
Yeah, I thought he was ripping the
never
seal
ripped that
off
letter
the
up.
letter. I didn't think
I
he
thought you
ripped
ripped it up.
up the
Okay,
letter.
so it's not
No.
ripped up. Okay.
Yeah.
So he shows everybody
Oh, okay.
unfurled, and he gives it out. He shows it to them. The same exact thing happens.
Okay. I thought he ripped it up and was like trying to pretend like picking words out to be like, look.
So they look at each other with glances that are unusual, worried, and they pick up their weapons. That's what you read in a flash. You have a round. What do you want to do?
I'm not in my suit, right?
Well, they said no.
Yeah, no. I'm like, hey, whoa, no, whoa! I found that letter in Thrawn's bag.
They walk over to you. It's like, sorry, Master Gnome. Like he goes, tries to punch you in the face and knock you out. Natural one.
Yeah.
He goes to punch you, and you easily can evade it.
I'm near the hole,
and
right?
you can do something. You're near the hole. Yeah, you are near the hole.
Yeah, I'm gonna dodge and I'm just gonna dive down the hole.
Okay, so you you dodge in the hole. You take 2 points of damage on your jump down.
Oh no, where? Anywhere?
Not on your. It doesn't have to be your will. It's a physical
Okay,
area. Actually, it would be the first one. It would be in row from left to right.
so strength.
So you try to fall down. You stumble a bit. You make your way over there. You rush down there. As you walk up, you see Deltuven is standing in front of the door at this time, because that happened while he was down there. And you see him, and he starts to turn colors, and
Oh no.
you see him quickly. It looks like he bounces around the room, and back into the same spot.
What happened?
He didn't go anywhere.
Yeah, I
Kind of
know.
what I thought was going to happen.
What? There's too much magic in the vault?
There's not too much magic in the vault. It's magically sealed.
All right. How do we unseal it?
We open it. I have a way to open it.
Okay.
Fraud wanted to make sure.
Don't open it! I'm yelling as I run.
Okay, he runs in. What is the meaning of this?
You! He's evil! Dorlin, don't trust this guy!
Who's Dorlin?
Daltuven.
No, Dorlin! Point that bird.
Oh, wait.
Oh, I forgot that my name was.
Oh!
Oh yeah.
So why are you calling yourself Dorlin?
It's because it's my name, and it's a name I give out when people ask me my name because it's my name.
Right. Listen, I don't know what you think you found, but I'm sure you found absolutely nothing.
I found a letter. He's working with the tribe. I just start blurting out the whole thing.
No. Listen, I know you think you saw whatever you saw, but you didn't. But to avoid the confusion of rooting this glorious moment for me, how about an insane amount of gold?
I look at Daltuven. Like, the other dwarves are trying to kill me. They were punching me. I just escaped. We gotta do something.
If you both agree to forget this happened, or whatever you think you saw, I'll give you both 1,000 gold each.
You're
What
trying.
would the devil on your shoulder tell you to do?
Says the devil on your shoulder.
What's my job here? You're trying to bring evil up to the surface. You're betraying all of the other guild masters. You're betraying your city. I didn't join Gnome Patrol and go across Andaria to make some gold. Could have stayed home and opened up a shop.
Listen, what you think you know is nothing. The
I know you're
triad,
no good.
the triad below are powerful, and to not align with them is foolish. Yes, the cat is out of the bag. I am a triad dwarf, but I have made my way here in the Silver City. But guess what? I am currently in control of the Silver City. And who are you? Another guild leader or member? No. You are nothing. You are visitors. You are outsiders. Your words mean nothing. Say what you want. To say it to whomever you wish. They will not believe you. It does not matter.
Even the gargoyles?
Even the gargoyles, it does not matter.
Our words mean nothing, but our fists mean something. I punch him.
Oh, it's going down. Okay.
You punch him, he just clears and blocks the fist. I don't think he would do much.
It's like when you're like playing with like a little kid, you're just holding their head while they're
Look at that.
swinging.
It pretty much is like that. Burr, open this door. He goes, I'm on it. He reaches into a bag. That's just a little bag, but his hand goes all the way in. He pulls out a bucket that's full to a marked niche. He puts it on the ground. Then he pulls up another one.
How very Mary Poppins.
And then he gets another one. And they're all different. Two of them are water. That's clearly from different places, different water sources. One is lava. And one is oil. Apparently the oil that's been taken above, you can smell it, you know right away. And for a second, you guys are just enraptured by this. You're like, what is going on? What was happening here? So he immediately starts pouring everything into those the two vats. He pours two
I kick one over.
into one. Well, right now you're being held by the guy. Perhaps if you weren't being held. Pours one, pours two, goes over, pours one, and then he pours two. And you see that the mechanism apparently is moving around and starts shifting. So we just have to wait for it to finish, and it should be it. Very good. So don't go back up to the overside and start telling your tales. No one will believe you. Leave your lies down here in the dark.
Burr, Dorlin, why are you doing this?
A lot of money?
God. Your son would be ashamed.
Yep. That's me. A bad guy.
Now, do something.
Ace, I don't think we have much choice right now, Ace.
I'm going to hold you guys right there. You guys are traveling pretty fast. Elion casts some sort of spells to move you guys very fast, and you're moving probably like 4 or 5 times the speed. You're just like flying. Eventually, you get back to the temple, and you guys make your way up, and Krona is there, and he looks at his dwarves behind him, and like gives him a nod, and they all start heading in. Well, some of them head up here, and the other ones come around a different area, and they get up to different tops using like ropes and such like that.
Did they put the rings back on?
No.
Okay.
So they have them off, and then you see them getting up top, and then they all start coming in from different angles, and the dwarves are like confused, that what's going on. And do you guys do anything, or just letting this happen and just watching?
We'll go in too. I'll
Okay.
go in.
So he lands. He's he's pretty big dwarf amongst them, and they come around all of them, and basically when they land, they're almost around all the dwarves there. And the dwarves, they look around, and you see no one knows what to do. They don't really know what's happening, and they don't understand. So it's literally this uncomfortable. Immediately, the first round is just like people looking at each other, and their hands are on their weapons, and it's about almost an even match between dwarves and bolts. Actually, no, it's more on the Elion's dwarves out there, and Duer's dwarves would overmatch it, but they're still coming up and not a part of whatever's happening here, but they're probably there to assist. You would imagine. Who knows? So it looks like they're at odds. While this is happening, do you guys do anything?
No, I'm gonna wait.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I am gonna be in the air, flying around.
If you're in the air, you can't see what's inside as long as you're aware of that.
I can't fly around inside the temple.
You can fly inside the temple, but you're so
Go
fast. You're more likely to hit yourself in the head.
All right, then I'll just stay at the back.
Where's
I'm
that?
in the temple, but stay to the back. I'm not flying right now.
Okay. Okay. So you land somewhere on the ground, inside in a corner somewhere, stay off to the side. Where are you?
I definitely want to be like behind all those guys that just went in, all the dwarves that just went in.
Give them a chance
but
to
I'll
work
go
it out
in.
first.
Yeah, well, I'm kind of like, waiting to see what happens too. I mean, I don't really want to start a fight here, but it seems like that's where we're heading.
Gotcha.
I'm looking for them too. Like, I'm
Yeah,
trying
you
to,
don't
like,
you don't know
look.
where they are. You don't see
Right.
them. You do see his suit is still there.
Okay, noted.
Right. So that kind of tells you they're down there.
Are you out of your suit? Is your suit there too,
No, he's
or
in his
no?
suit.
You're
No,
in
no,
it.
he's
You're
in
in
his
it. Okay,
suit.
okay. Just making sure.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, just clarifying. Okay.
Okay. We're gonna go back downstairs below. So he's waiting. He's waiting. Basically he's holding you.
Please tell me you're not still doing that.
Yeah, I'm still.
He keeps his eyes on you. It's like this, and he has like his hands on weapons. Don't ruin this for me. You only ruin it for yourself by ending your life here. And you see, Burr goes up to you. He's like, "I wouldn't do anything. Just let it happen."
What is going to happen?
The door's gonna open.
And
That's it.
he's going to help the Triad get to the surface.
And is that such a bad thing? You know, the Triad is the only true force in the dark right now. The only force that survived the war, really. Not the Dark Elves that fled back to their home. The Triad is strong. And what would happen if the Triad made its way to the overworld? It would bring its order here as well. You think what you do is important? It means nothing. The Triad is everything. The Triad will own the Silver City. The gargoyles won't know what hit them. And then the world will realize that it's much better in our hands.
You're not gonna get away with this.
Also, the door goes. Starts to open. Burr like kind of steps back. Finally, my reward. It opens up, and inside, you see the gargoyles.
Really?
And it turns white.
Well, didn't think we knew about your plan, Fraud. So sorry to disappoint you, but we've known about the vault for quite some time.
This is impossible. How are you in this vault? Where are the items? Is this some sort of trick?
No, not a trick. You see, I've been down here for many, many years, and so have many of my allies here on the Gargoyle Council. We've seen everything, and we've found everything, and we haven't mentioned that we've found the vault before. And we also, are good friends with Master Thief Burr here, who tipped us off quite a ways back when you approached him about breaking into a vault. A vault that he tried to break into many years ago, and we caught him and spoke with him. And now we've become fast friends. And since we knew we could trust Burr, we figured it might be the good carrot to put on a stick for you. You see, we couldn't oust you from the Silver City as guild law predicts. But with your admission that we've heard recently, I think we have all that we need.
You know nothing. I may not have won here, but this city will be mine. My men, you won't escape from here. How will you escape? You won't. He runs out. He drops you.
Did I grab his leg as he dropped me? Did I try to trip him?
God.
20!
Whoa!
You grab
Natural 20.
you grab his legs, and he goes flying down to the ground, and it's like, whoosh, like hits his head. Roll a d20 again. If you roll a 17 or higher, I'll give you 15 or higher. He knocks out from the floor, since he was just haplessly running forward.
God.
16!
Yes!
You grab his legs, and he falls down the floor, goes, whoosh, and he goes unconscious. He's on the floor, like this.
Yeah.
And that's the way it falls sometimes.
Oh,
Master Thief Burr, we thank you for your help, and of course, keep the money that he gave you, and you'll be getting a nice reward from us as well. We thank you for helping us rid the Triad of Silver City. And to you, gnomes, we are ever grateful for your help.
We did it!
Yes. Now, we must contend with whatever men are up there. All the men that are in the Gold Vault Guild have taken the bribes of the Triad and our enemies.
That's why they were trying to beat me up.
Oh. They were all in on it, too.
I guess so.
It is time to do battle.
They reach over, and you see that they're picking up a hammer that's glowing all sorts of colors. And you see that one of them comes up and puts armor on. And they're older dwarves. They start making their way. They all have some kind of like powerful gear. They start walking over.
I looked at Del2 and I'm like, it's Dwarf Patrol.
Whoa!
Come, gnomes. We will fight together to rid the rest of the betrayers.
Okay. Wait, what about the Minotaurs?
Let's just say that they're on our side as for now.
All right.
Wow. What about this guy? I point to Fraud on the floor.
Throw him down the tube.
All right. Pick him up. Walk him over to the tube.
He wakes up as you're doing it. And he's like, No, don't.
I
Don't do it.
headbutt him into my suit.
Oh,
Oh.
no, don't do this. I could give you the wealth. How much wealth do you need? Oh! What do you say?
See you next fall.
I would have also accepted. See you at the party, Richter. You throw him down. You hear him freaking out all the way down until eventually just goes to nothing and quiet.
Oh my god.
And they're all nobody's walking upstairs right now. They're all just like watching and listening. And Burr's like, "Yep, there's lots of lava down there."
Oh no.
You feel better?
Yeah.
He goes, "To war!"
Now he's evil.
Yeah. They start making their way up. We go back up top. You see them walking around, and you see eventually like some of them is like, "How are you alive?" He's like, "Does it matter? I will just kill you now." He takes out his hammer and it's like, he starts off and he bashes the guy's head in. The neck breaks and goes sideways and goes down into the ground immediately. And all the dwarves erupt into this battle between both sides. Okay, here we go. This is combat. You getting involved?
Oh wait, we're upstairs now. This wasn't like when they were.
That was
coming?
No,
upstairs.
that was
just now.
upstairs.
That was Cronin.
Yeah.
That was Cronin upstairs.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go to fly.
Okay, roll. Attack. 6 seconds.
Wait, what? What happened?
5.
No, tell me.
4,
No. I'm gonna,
3,
if I'm gonna go fly, I'm
2,
gonna use the 3d6 risk gun.
1.
Roll.
No roll.
What?
You
I
got
just said it.
Huh?
6 seconds. What do you want to do?
I'm attacking.
6. 5.
I got a
4.
15 attack with my wrist guns.
15 attack is going to be okay. You're firing wildly into the crowd.
Wow. I don't want to
Wildly.
be. Not really. I don't want to shoot people I'm not trying to aim at.
Okay, so you walk up to one of the guys, you fire. You hit basically the armor on these dwarves.
Okay.
So you're gonna roll blocks. Looking for ones. Give me 3
got
ones.
you.
You'll break his armor.
Nope.
Okay, so
Nope.
goes off. Dwarves are fighting. We're gonna do a big battle for this round. Everybody's gonna roll 1, 2, 3, 4. All of you gonna roll.
What am I
And-
what am I rolling?
6s?
You're gonna roll a d6. 1d6 versus me. That's it. I rolled a 5. You go first. 2. I win. Dan, I'm the bad guys. You guys are the good guys, obviously.
3.
4. I win.
But who is who?
5.
You win.
3.
Tie. Roll again.
3.
I win. Okay, so the bad guys come up. They're winning more this round. And we're going to do one more round before the other guys get in. You can take your action.
Okay, I'm gonna do I'm already flying in the air, right?
Yeah, you're flying.
Okay, so I'm gonna do all 7 of them again.
Okay.
Not 10, 14,
Did you roll an attack?
23, 27.
Did you roll an attack?
Yeah, I said I was gonna do the wrist guns and the Gatling gun.
You have to roll your attack, your d20.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
15.
It's almost a 1.
Wait. Do I add anything?
Add your combat.
Where's the combat?
Up top. Top left.
You didn't write anything for it. Yeah, you didn't write anything. Oh, up there, 5. So 20.
20. 20 is a hit.
Yeah.
Roll and send. Let's see your damage. You can add it up.
So that's 10, 16, 23, 27.
27 damage. Okay, so you fly up. You come down with the Gatling gun, and you mow down one of the dwarves like before he falls down. You're up.
I attacked with a 19.
19 is a hit.
Okay, so I
Yeah.
rolled my damage. Am I going for bash or damage? Damage through or?
Some of it is going to be bash. So,
So
you're
I rolled
gonna
2 1s by the
yeah.
way.
So you're gonna bash the armor, and then what are the other ones?
8 on the other ones. And then I'm
Okay.
going to do one more because I didn't move that round, so I'm going to use my other wit to do. I got 1 more bash, and I got 12 more damage.
Okay, next time you just have to do it all at once. You can't choose.
Oh.
Okay,
Okay. Well.
Okay, so with the 12 and the 8, you take down the other one and using your wrist guns and
Yeah.
such. Okay, so both of you just come in, you fly down, he's like rolling through. Meanwhile, dwarves are fighting hand to hand, and it seems kind of unfair with these gnomes with the guns. We're gonna do another round of all the dwarves fighting. Here we go. I rolled a 5.
1.
I win. 6.
1.
I win.
Oh,
1.
oh man.
I rolled a 2. I win.
Man.
That was your moment.
4.
I rolled a 5. I win.
Oh,
Yikes.
4, 6, 8,
Destroyed.
12, 14. 14 bad guys go down. There are 20 of the hammer shield in here right now. There were 20. There are 6 left. The bad guys had 32. Oh, that's it. Jesus. Then you guys took down 2. There are 26. So hammer shield is going down pretty fast. They're actually losing their warriors.
Hammer shield.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's not going well.
I guess they found them.
Okay, so now you guys are coming up. Are you ahead of the other dwarves, of the dwarven gargoyles, or are you
I think
behind
they
them?
were.
Yeah, I think we followed them.
Yeah.
Okay. So they come up on the battlefield. You guys are sitting there, and all of a sudden you see a dwarf leap up, land on the ground, and take this huge maul, and just like, whoa! And he flings guys, kind of like Sauron, you know.
In the opening
Yeah.
Yes, and he flings them into the wall.
Whoa.
Everybody can roll a d6 or rolls the highest. That's how many guys die from the hit.
scene. 3.
1.
3.
3.
3.
3.
3 is the number. Okay, so they joined the battle. We're now going to do the round. Well, you guys are behind them. You're not in this round. So we're going to do this 1 and 2. We're going to go next. You can make your d20 roll.
8.
8 is a miss. That's the evade.
I got 18.
18 is a hit. It's blocked.
Okay. So that's 1.
So 3 of your dice are going to be blocked. The rest go through.
Oh. Oh, okay. How do I... Does it matter? Like, what? How do I decide that?
Just roll 3. You can re-roll again if you want. Roll 3 to the side. And then the rest roll through.
3. And then 1. So
4 damage went through?
Yeah. Mhm.
Do the 2 ones that were blocked count as bashes then?
Yeah, they bashed the armor.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So you got 2 bashes.
Right.
Bashes too.
Right,
Okay.
so that guy's armor is almost destroyed, and you have 4 damage on him. He's hurt. Okay, so now we're going to do the rounds. You guys are now going to roll with advantage. You're going to roll with a +2. All of you. Here we go.
+2.
4.
Yeah, you have dwarves with legendary
Dwarf
weapons on
patrol.
their hand.
Yeah.
You have dwarf patrol
Yeah.
with hammer shield fighting together.
4.
4, you got me.
So we're rolling with advantage
This is
too?
the big battle.
Yeah, add
You're
2.
rolling with a +2.
Just +2. 6
Oh, okay.
+2. D6.
6.
I rolled a 6.
Mm.
Did you roll again? 5.
6.
Okay, you win that one too.
Natural 6 for an 8, baby.
Nice.
I rolled an natural 6 too. Damn it.
What?
Okay. No, you got it.
Oh.
I can't beat
Ah,
you.
3.
I got a 5.
Wait, you
Yeah.
want to roll the 1?
Yeah.
4 guys left in hammer shield group. These guys lost 17. It's 15, 13, 11. Down to 9. 9 guys left. You guys now enter. I'll let you guys go first. Deltuvin, you're up.
All right.
They have all the guys surrounded, and there's not 9 of these gold vault guys left.
are they packed together?
Pretty much, yeah.
All right. I'll cast an arcane storm.
Oh man. So you come out top, and you see like a blue cloud come in, hit them all in the center, and we're gonna do a combat roll.
Okay.
And if you defeat an 18, you're probably gonna wreck them all pretty badly.
Really?
Yeah.
18. Okay.
What does he add? Will?
Oh,
No.
Yeah.
Reroll.
1. No, I'll use my reroll.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. But yeah. Oh my
Man,
God.
you can't stop those ones, huh?
No. All right. Let's do it. No, let's not do it again. Yes. 18.
Okay. So what you're gonna do is roll 2d6.
Huh?
If you roll high, this is engulfing damage, which means every stat is gonna get roasted with the arcane storm. So if you can pull out 10, That'll be enough to bring them all to the ground and end the battle.
3.
Oh, man.
He's debating on a reroll. Well, if you reroll, it'd roll the entire damage, pretty much.
Okay. 4 for 7. I'll re-roll it though.
Okay.
2. Okay.
He wants this moment.
Yes.
And then you get a +3 now, too.
You luck.
Oh, that's right. Even on D6s. Wow.
You get it to the total, not to everyone.
No, I have 2 for luck.
Oh, yeah. So you get a +2 to the total.
To the so
The
it's
grand total.
8 is what
2d6 plus 2.
Right.
Okay. 1.
Oh, my God.
You
Damn
are the worst. Can you
I know.
Can you make it? I need a 6,
No.
right?
No.
4. So it's 5
6.
plus
8,
2
7.
is 7.
You're the worst it is, Gro.
I know.
So he comes in, they get hit with all the arcane damage, and they fall on the ground, and like, oh, they're all mad, they're hurt. You go.
I'll try to like hobbit my way through everybody and jump in my suit.
Okay. You find you get into your suit. You're up.
14.
14's a block, so you can roll, and 3 of your dice are going to be lost. Well, three dice are targeting the armor.
I got 1 bash in that.
Okay.
Not 15.
Okay, so the arcane storm hits everybody. The guys are like freaking out. They look like when Blanca electrocutes somebody. You see the bones, like and then you come along. You pick off one guy. He falls down to the ground. He dies.
Attacking. 16. 17. Sorry.
It's a hit. It's block.
Okay, good.
Lose 3 dice and attack with the rest.
3 block
okay.
dice, 1
Right.
damage
I'm
dice.
gonna block.
Yep.
I'm gonna do 3. Oh, 3 block. Okay, 3 blocked. 1 bash. 1 damage. Actually, yeah, 1 damage.
That's it.
With breaking, I get an extra damage to armor,
If you
right?
put breaker in there,
Yeah, I have 1 in there. So
you have to use it. You have to,
I have to spend a point on it? No, I don't, right?
no, but you have to put your wit on it. Is that what you did?
No, because I'm using the gun, which is under there. All right, so I have
Yes,
to
which
get
means
that.
you didn't do that.
Okay.
Okay, so you damage him a bit. It does not enough to take anything down. We're gonna roll for the group. You guys have +2 still. Here we go.
Okay.
5 for me.
5.
Roll again. 4.
3.
Oh wow. Okay. Where's my
You said +2, right? Not +3.
+2? Yes.
Yeah. No.
Oh, got the wrong way. Okay, so Hammer Shield drops down to 7 guys. Here we go. 6.
5.
Oh man.
God. I got a 6.
Down to 5. Oh, you got a 6. 1. I can't match it. Okay, I lost.
3.
4. I won that.
What?
You guys are you were adding a +2, right?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Wow. So they're fighting to the bitter end. You're up first. They're laying. Just so you know, the attacks are not coming at you guys because they're laying into all the dwarves around them, and you guys are shooting guns in between and shooting spells, so you're not being targeted.
All right, I will. I'll join the fray with the gargoyles. I'll ignite my arcane sword and attack.
Go for it.
Yes, that's a crit. 19 plus 5 is 24.
24. That's a clean hit. You can add what you're doing, arcane sword. You can add 3 crit dice for that.
3d6.
Yeah.
All right.
Shoot, the sword has its own crit.
On top of the
Can I borrow some of these?
swords,
Yeah.
2d6?
Yeah.
Wow.
Sword is 3d6.
Yeah, your sword's 3d6. Yeah, yours is 2d6
This is janky.
All right. Does this all get through?
because you janked it up.
Does this all get through?
Yeah, it's all through.
All right. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oof, 21.
Whoa.
So slice him down. You see it pierce through the armor like a lightsaber. He falls down to the ground, dead. You're up.
How many are there now?
There are 3 guys left.
How'd I jump in? Good idea, Daltuven. I slice with my arcane sword.
Okay.
For a miss.
You miss.
16.
Hit. It's block.
Disregard 3 damage, 3 of your dice. You just roll the less.
No, I just wanted to make sure if I got any bashes. No
Gotcha.
bashes. Oh my god, stop doing that. 4, 5, 11.
11 damage. Okay, still up. Oh no, these guys have been hurt by the arcane storm. That's a kill. 2 guys left.
I'll attack. All right. That's a critical 19.
Nice.
Plus, so it's like 25. It's crit.
Hit.
So. Okay. So that went through, right? Is I doing my like?
You still got to block out your 3 dice for it because no matter what.
Okay. Okay. So, all right. So 3 of those.
Yeah, if you only attack at 46, you should have attacked with more probably because you want to persevere.
Well, I wanted to do. I'm going to do the other. I'm going to do both of them this time.
Okay. Next time you have to put the ships down first.
Okay. So. Okay, so we just need my total of the everything else.
Yep.
Okay, so. And then 16.
It's a kill.
Awesome.
So now there's 1 guy left.
There's literally 1 guy left.
Whew.
So one of the gargoyles takes him and he goes, "Stop!" The guy that's left is the guy that you had.
Show the note.
You showed the note to. And he goes, "Go ahead, do it. I don't care." He goes, "Now you're going to live. You're going to go down to the Triad, and you're going to tell them what happened here. Tell them that the Triad has no power here. And if they want to find out for themselves, travel up and meet us in combat. Get out of here." He gets up. Who was the rope?
I go "Ugh," as he walks away.
Climbs up. He's like, "Where's Franz? Is Franz coming?" He goes. He's like, climbs up. And that is it. You guys have victory.
Yeah.
All the dwarves start cheering. They're very happy. Obviously, everyone's very excited, and everyone is kind of celebrating and talk to each other, patting each other on the back. And you guys can role play. You all 4 of you meet up. Go ahead.
I'm glad you guys are all right.
You found the other people.
Yes, they were actually, they took these rings off. We thought they were minotaurs. They killed all the gold, and then they took their rings off, and it was Hammershield and Cronin.
Whoa. Oh, and they said Swoosh is okay, too.
Yes, Swoosh is all right.
Where is he? Where were they? Where did you find
I
him?
don't know. They got him someplace, but they said he's all right.
So there were no minotaurs this whole time?
I guess
Well,
not.
maybe not this high up. Maybe there are, but not that we saw. We didn't see any.
The gargoyle walks over and he hears you say that. He goes, "Now there are minotaurs, and our quest is still the same. But now you fight purely for Silver City and not for the gain of the Triad."
Eh?
The minotaurs are still below, but the minotaurs you saw were not them.
Right.
You see, we found out about the plan through Master Thief Burr here.
Burr, who's that?
Oh, the halfling.
Dorlin?
Yes, his real name, I suppose, is Burr.
Is he up there?
Yeah, he's there.
What? What? You said your name was Dorlin.
Yeah.
Man, you're still
This
weird,
guy-
dude.
Just so you know, Gargoyle, sir, this guy almost ruined everything.
Just so you know, who knocked out that evil guy? Boom.
I would have knocked him out. It would have been a big deal.
Yeah, you did nothing.
All
He's
right.
kind of hasty.
I should have sent him back down
This
the
guy.
pipe.
As long as we're all one and everything, let's, try not to hold any ill will.
We found out that the Triad below was rallying up the Minotaurs, forcing them to fight upwards.
Now what happens?
We go down and we crush whoever's there. Triad, Dwarf, Minotaur, we close the gates at all costs.
Now?
We rest up, and then we descend.
Yes, yes.
Well,
we do
the gargoyles, we cannot go with you. This is as far as we go. We must travel
What?
back up to Silver City.
But you're dwarf patrol.
We have done our part here.
But you got all this cool stuff.
We are prohibited
By who?
by guild law. But in the case of finding a traitor such as this, we are allowed to act in that moment.
Guild law is screwing your whole city, man. You guys should just come on down and solve every problem.
I understand that your gnomes don't have a different way of doing things, but this is how we do it. Guild
That's
masters,
crazy.
Cronin, Doer, Elion. They will lead you down, and you will complete your mission.
I look at the guild masters. Like, wouldn't you want them to come help us?
That is not how it works.
Oh my god.
Do you think we can do this?
I don't know. I don't know what's down there. We shall see.
It is what we came here to do. I mean,
Right, and you know, with Cronin and Hammershield having the ability to blend in with the Minotaurs may help.
Oh yeah.
No, we won't be using any of that. You see, they
Why not?
handle the stuff to gargoyles.
Why would you not use this?
When
For
I
our
tell the
advantage?
story about how I squashed out the Minotaurs and Triad, I do not want to say it while I was disguised as some sort of disgusting Minotaur.
Do you think that pride should really be getting in the way? Shouldn't we use every advantage?
got a point.
They
I
won't
will
use
be-
their cool artifacts. They're not going to do anything else.
I will meet them with the face I was born with.
All right.
The gargoyles start making their way outside of the temple, and a lot of the guards are going up. And it seems to be they're assembling like a crew of like the best warriors to stay. That's a mix of all the guilds, and they're gonna stay and fight. Okay, so everyone starts making their cells. Anybody who's resting stays in the temple and rests. Anyone who's getting ready goes outside. They're all working it out. They're exchanging weapons, getting things prepared, and then getting ready to eventually go. But everyone's resting for a while. Okay, so you're basically like in the night before a big battle, or your descent down into the lower levels, where from what you know is where Minotaurs are, and maybe there's even Triad dwarves now. You're not sure what's down there or what you're going to find. You know that the battle you have, which is a small taste, was probably going to come below.
Oh man. How long do we rest for?
You can rest for 8 hours. Full
We're
rest.
up to full.
Okay, so now we have
Yeah.
everything back.
And you guys can role play just for a minute or two during that time.
What do you guys think of all this?
Very dangerous. We don't know what to expect now.
I'm just mean about the city. This is crazy. They have these super powerful weapons. They let us come down here, and they knew it was going to be a trap. What is going on?
I don't know.
Honestly, I'm
Very
okay
confusing.
with them having the weapons and whatever. That's their law. But to take away the rings was something we could actually use to get an advantage. It just doesn't make any sense to me.
But think about it. They knew about his whole plan, and yet they still let him come down here and kill all these dwarves just because of their stinking laws. Like, now we're going to go down and kill all these Minotaurs, who they also said were, just being driven from their home by the Triad.
So maybe we try and get the Minotaurs on our side.
I don't know.
They don't
man.
want to be controlled, so maybe we can get them to work with us and figure out some kind of deal.
I think if the Minotaurs would come on our side, it would be because they want us to help them fight the Triad.
Well then, shouldn't we use their help to fight the Triad? They're clearly evil.
I don't know.
That seems like a whole other conflict that we're getting involved in.
We're really getting deep into into this whole situation here. I thought we just kind of fight some Minotaurs, close a gate. Now we're really trying to, I don't know, make deals with Minotaurs, fight the Triad.
Well, the Triad and the Minotaurs are down there blocking that door. So, really, either way, we're going to have to fight them. Would you rather fight two different groups?
Well, this is what
or
I look
just
at it.
one?
They said they needed Gnome Patrol to help them shut this gate, and they couldn't have shut it all this time. We just saw they have these crazy weapons. They could shut it any time they want. They're having us do their work for them, but they could just do it if they really wanted to.
They
They just
have,
refuse to.
they have their laws, and whatever it is, we can't decide how they run their
That's
city.
what I mean,
No, but it does feel like that a bit.
right? Like, why should we get involved then? Let's just find Swoosh and get out of here.
So Swoosh is eventually brought to you. He's still in the suit, and they basically described to you is that he like hyper teleported in the air a few times and landed like just in a bad way, but in the nets. So you find
nets.
yes, you find out over time that they found out about the plan that Goldfault was going to do and to kill everybody, take everybody out, and they put in all these different things to protect them. So they let the traps happen, but the traps didn't kill anybody. They safeguard everybody. When Swoosh fell, he fell into the nets. And then when Hammer Shield fell down there, they posed as the Minotaurs. And then they used a lot of magic, and a lot of the stuff you were finding in that magic while it was stopping you from casting spells is also allowing them to do some illusionary magic through different things they have access to from the Archmage's realm and such. So basically, the game episode was a trick, if you know the movie, on Thrawn.
Making him think his traps were working.
Yes, I do remember.
Yes, he follows the whole thing, lost in it, just think it's going on, and then at the end, I don't want to root if people haven't seen it, although it's extremely old. But
I feel like the spoiler alert thing goes away after like 20 years.
Yeah.
I guess so. Well, at the end, he finds out it's his party, and they put him on this whole adventure. Everything else, except this was a party, but it wasn't the party he wanted. So you find out about the whole things they did. They to trap him, to get him out, and they were trying to follow law to do it, and they need to do it right, and that's pretty much it. You find out that the guards upstairs aren't dead; they're actually alive.
Which one?
The Queen's guards.
What?
That we blew up?
Yeah,
But
Hey.
Whoa.
how are they alive?
I just explained it to you.
Wow. Okay.
A lot of stuff. The stuff in the air they were using. Remember, I kept telling you that it was the green crystal with other stuff that's mixed in. They're using illusionary magic, which you think is real and is real. And they did it a few times to trick you about the whole thing. That's why the Minotaurs didn't go inside the temple. That's why that the torches were lit in the first part. That's the illusions if they needed it. They were trying to suppress other magic to keep theirs going, and then they use it for themselves to just kind of pose as the Minotaurs to fight at the end.
Did they
So they were
think that
illusioning
we were
us?
in on? Okay,
They didn't know if you were in on it, if you're going to help, if you're going to hurt. They didn't know. They just
that's why they didn't tell us.
right. And Elion and Doer were not a part of it. It was Hammer Shield and the Gargoyles,
Okay.
so they didn't know about it.
Ah.
So I killed somebody from Hammer Shield then before they.
That's why we rolled that attack to see what would happen. So you find out during the night. You find out about the whole plan. They came together. They were doing it. They basically just took his plan, turned it on him. That's what it is. They want to kick him out. Out of game, you guys removed a triad threat that was coming into the world, which is pretty cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
You guys can continue roleplay.
I don't know, guys. I mean, I think the gargoyles are just as bad as Thrawn.
No way. You're crazy, man.
I just
Yeah, I don't know if
talking
I'd
about-
say that.
Yeah, man. People are just power hungry and using other people for pawns. And they won't get involved in anything, and they're just trying to get other people to do their dirty work. I've seen it before 1,000,000 times.
You can't
I'm
say
tired
that.
of it.
You can't say that they're as bad as Thrawn. Thrawn wanted to bring the Triad up to the surface to start doing bad things to the world.
Yeah, and they tricked us into going in to stop Thrawn instead of just stopping them when they had the power to. And now they want us to go kill all these Minotaurs, and they have the power to stop the Minotaurs too, and they just don't want to do it.
Yeah, but they're not bringing evil up to the surface.
No, they're
I mean, I
driving evil downwards and
All
killing
right,
all these
so
Minotaurs.
what are you saying? You want to leave? You're saying you don't want to do
I
this
don't want to
mission?
work with these guys. They remind me too much of all these other people I've worked with that have just been no good for me.
I don't know, Ace. I want to see this through to the end. I want to close that gate. Listen, we took the threat of the Triad. Now it's gone.
Well, but one threat.
Right.
The Triad still is a threat.
Sure, but the threat that was here, based on Thrawn, that's gone now because of us.
Yeah,
But
I see we stumbled into that threat, and great, we did our duty as Gnome Patrol to stop a bad thing in the world. But this other thing that's happening is just a bad thing in this city that they could fix, and they don't want to.
Yeah, but we did say we would help.
I feel like they tricked us into helping them with their other plan.
Look, no plan we do is going to be black and white. All of it will have gray area. You're asking people to trust you on sight. We're going to different lands and different areas. They can't trust us on sight. They couldn't tell us because they didn't know what side we were on.
Yes.
come on. I say we see this through to the end, we close the gate, and we eliminate another threat to Andaria.
All
No more
right.
Minotaurs.
I'll go with you guys. I don't like it, though.
All right.
Look, if they do one more thing that we feel is unworthy of our time, then we'll back out. But for now, let's take it for what it was. They weren't sure if they could trust us, and we helped them in the end.
It's more powerful people using us for their end. That's what it was.
I realize you're very scarred from your time after you got off the mountain, but not everyone is evil.
And before the mountain, my whole life, everyone's been using us.
All right, but no one's using you here, so let's just work together.
I think we're being used.
He feels like he's being used, though. That's the problem. He still feels that way.
It's so funny. These two hate each other, and now they're like buddy buddy.
Well, I see his point. But I do think we should try to still help them.
All right.
But I mean, this is our goal as Gnome
Right.
Patrol.
We said that we were going to.
Are we always just gonna find a reason to not do what we want to do?
We can't just hope out every time anything gets difficult.
It's not difficult. I think we'll do it. But I don't think the city even really wants it to happen.
We have no idea why they have these laws. We can only hope that it's there for a good reason.
You have too much faith in the world. That's all I think.
I think we could do this.
Call it hope.
I lost all hope on that mountain.
Oh man, there it is.
Yeah, always back to the mountain with you.
You guys rest. 8 hours pass. Another hour pass. You guys everybody's getting up, getting ready, and they start coming together, and they're talking about a plan. You guys can now decide on what the plan is going to be in a sense. So they have a couple of ideas, and they're talking about it. One is all the warriors are just going to go together in one unit. A lot of them are debating about it, saying that they should go in 3 different units to spread out in case there are triad dwarfs, there are minotaurs. So 1, they don't know the amount of the size of the army that's coming down. 2, to spread their forces out. 3, to help stop any traps. So there's a big debate from the guild leaders about should you all go together, should you split up? There's also the thought that the dwarves would break into 2 teams and be the distractions, and they would let you guys be the infiltration team to get to the door.
So dwarves distract.
The dwarves,
We stealth mode?
the dwarves will draw the most attention and allow you to go one path, so they'll show you on a map and try to get in by yourselves.
Do we have to close the gate by ourselves?
Yes.
Wow. Do we know approximately how many Minotaurs we'll be fighting by ourselves?
No one knows, but you know that the plans I tell you out of game, you know the plans are going to work to some degree. So you are changing the battlefield by doing this. So if you're the one that goes as a unit, then most of the guys are going to be elsewhere. It's going to minimize your challenges, but you'll have other challenges, of course.
Wait, say that again?
It's going to lower your risk for getting swarmed with minotaurs and such, but it doesn't mean it can't happen. It's going to be based on rolls.
Because there's fewer of us.
Because the minotaurs are being pulled elsewhere.
Right, like the dwarves will be actively
Causing a ruckus.
facing them, so that
Ego.
should detract from what would be on us
Drawing them-
otherwise.
drawing them
if
away.
they
Otherwise-
weren't, if
yeah,
we
otherwise
all
we're
went
just
like
with them.
together,
Yeah.
then we'd have, we'd wind up, potentially having to face like
So what is it?
whatever's
3
down
options? Everyone in a big group, split group, and then stealth group. Like,
Yep. Exactly.
Well,
Big group means you're going to face all the minotaurs, but you have all the dwarves with you.
right.
Split groups is going to be somewhere in the middle. Stealth group means you're going to have the least, but I'm going to roll d20, and there's a chance you can get it.
Right. I think maybe split groups.
I think we should just go. It'll give us.
What, everybody together?
No, we
Oh,
should
stealth
go.
group.
Yeah, through the tunnel. We could scout out and see what's happening.
I agree.
Don't let them pressure us into anything, man.
I like the stealth group.
Mr. says,
I
think
like-
stealth mission versus frontal assault.
I like stealth as well.
Because, I'm not stealthy,
Okay.
but I get it.
That's right. We're tiny. We'll just leave the suits.
What? No, I'm not leaving the suit.
I'll just fly into the dark.
They'll never see us.
We leave the suits behind.
Seraphora says they won't wear the rings for honor, but they'll split their army to be conniving. Where's the great march of the dwarven forces to face their foe? They'll pretty much be facing them head on.
It's a strategic,
Yeah, I think it's more. It's not conniving. I think it's more strategic.
They don't want to get wiped out with one trap.
They're still being aggressive, I think.
Yeah,
Even
that's
with
it's kind of like saying like Aragorn when they fought for Frodo and when they went into that was like conniving because Frodo was sneaking his way to get the ring in. Strategic, I would say. He said, "Oh, he's going again." Saren Forrest says, "How is stealth honorable when they gave up the rings that would aid their stealth?" I think they want to do it as them and not as
Plus,
Minotaurs.
yeah, this is our kind of stealth plan more.
Derek is
than
never
theirs.
going to the Silver City. He does not agree
It's like,
with their
with
methods.
Yeah,
With
well,
Derek.
Liam
I can
agrees with you.
understand that. Yeah,
Liam is with you.
Now that we've been here for a while, I can't say I'm anxious to return.
So, is your final decision the stealth group?
I want to stealth.
That's the stealth.
Sure.
Okay. So I think they're going to send runners to kind of keep up, to kind of keep tabs on you so they can help you. And if they feel, this is why, if they feel that Swoosh is up to it, they'll bring him along and let him catch up to you if they feel the path is safe. Okay?
Sounds good.
So they, you guys travel down. You travel down 2 more levels with everyone together. And finally, you come into what appears to be a level that is pretty much an ancient city. Again, you saw something like this above. Now you're seeing it even further below. The dwarves group up, and right now you're at an advantage point. And imagine you're in a cavern and you're looking over the entire city.
How big is it?
It's probably a few thousand feet forward and maybe a couple hundred feet wide.
It's cavernous.
So you can see, like being quiet and just watching, you see torches going back and forth. And it's either Minotaurs, a Triad, or someone else. And there's some sort of patrol or somebody is down here. And you see the dwarf, all the guild leaders come up, and Elion, Endure, and Cronin come up to you guys. Cronin seems to be taking lead here. Are you all ready?
Oh, yeah.
Be wary of traps. Be careful of patrols. If we see anyone near you, we'll try to draw them away. But there eventually and undoubtedly will be a point where you will be beyond our scope to protect you. But we will keep making our way down to the door. We won't stop going to the door until we hear from you or we find you directly. Now, as you see, someone is ready for us. It is important that we are prepared. There's no turning back.
Do you have any questions?
Is there anything we need to know about how to close the gate?
The gate is a mechanism. With you, as before, you'll be taking one of the mechanics with you. He will help you. We will have mechanics with us as well. If the mechanic does not survive, you are smart. What you do with your suits should be similar to the door. If you are familiar with devices, you should be able to do anything you can to simply close it and lock it.
Is the gate strictly mechanical or is it magical at all?
It is mechanical.
Okay.
You will find the gate near a large chasm of lava.
Are there other large chasms of lava down here?
The chasm is long running, but no.
So we'll know it when we see it.
Indeed. There would definitely be activity there.
Is there anything else down here besides the minotaurs and...
There are creatures from time to time. Some gargantuan.
Oh boy. Like, in the secret tunnel we're going in, should we worry about any of those creatures, or will they fit?
It is possible you will find them. I imagine the closer you get to the lava is where you will see them. A lot of them tend to make their way towards heat sources.
Okay.
You knew this would be dangerous.
Indeed, this will be dangerous. But when we meet again, you will be heroes of the Silver City. And you will have an entire city thanking you for your heroics.
We'll do our best. Right?
We'll do it.
Remember, there is no stopping until you get there. There is no turning around. We will not turn around. If we are stopped, we will find another way. No matter what you hear from these patrols or what they tell you, they try to fool you. We will only go to the door until it's closed.
Like, which patrol? Patrols.
Why
with
would they
us?
try to fool us?
Who's fooling who?
Minotaurs,
Oh,
other dwarves from the Triad.
Okay.
Whatever they say about our casualties, supposedly. I'm telling you, to the last man, we will make it to the door. If we are there before, we are there before you, we will wait for you there. If we are there after you. When it's closed, we will make our way back up.
Understood.
It's important that this is clear to you.
And after we close the gate, if you're not there yet, we'll stay and wait for you.
No, he said they would. No, no.
You can
So
make
we
your way
don't have
back up to the top
yeah.
or wait for us. It's your choice. But I would urge you to get back to the surface.
He said if it's closed, they'll go back up. Assuming that we did it.
Oh, so you don't want us to wait for you?
No. Every second you are there is putting yourself in more danger.
Okay.
And are we sure the mechanism to close is on this side of the door, right?
Yes.
Good. We don't want to get trapped on the other side.
Now we know.
All right.
Let's do this.
Good luck to us all.
Yes.
So they splinter out into two groups, and they start making their way down rocks and traveling. They pull out torches, and they're holding them high, trying to just draw attention to themselves. And they make their way through the streets and walking amongst. They get about 25% of the way. You feel this is a good time for you to begin your journey downward. Ready to go.
All right. Let's go.
In this city, like, how big is the city? Huge?
It's a few thousand feet forward, and it's a couple hundred feet wide.
Is there any, like, special landmark within it? Like any big tower? Or...
There is a statue of the Dwarven King in the middle.
Is it like bright or is it like kind of dark?
It's dark.
All right, so if I decide to like go flying above, they're not going to see anything.
I can't tell you that. I can't tell you
Okay.
what they're going to see or not going to see. It is pretty dark.
And there are moments of small pockets of lava coming up for lava furnaces. So you see every once in a while there's like a little bit of a red light here and there, and so just spots.
They told us which way to go, right? Like we know the path to go.
Yeah, they give you a map to know where to go. In this cavern, it's directly on the opposite side.
Let's start going towards the tunnel.
Let's go.
So tell me, just give me some information about how you go, which way do you go, what are you doing?
Well, since we both have dark vision, one of us should be in front and one of us in the back to keep an eye.
Okay. Where did we see? Can we see where Minotaurs are right now?
You can't tell if there's Minotaurs, but you do see those groups out there, and they're far on the other side.
Whose group?
You see groups of people that are not you guys walking with torches that are far on the other side of the city.
Okay.
And the city's obviously an old abandoned city, of course. It's basically ruins.
Yeah. So basically, we want to keep an eye out for those torches and stay away from them as much as we can.
Yep.
Does anything on our suits glow or like shine or anything?
His suit.
Because it's glowing.
In your joints, yeah, you see the crystals.
Let's cover
Actually,
up
you
with-
have it too because you have some of those suit parts.
Let's cover up these shiny parts with like dust, and dirt, so we don't like shine out to them. Try to like dirty up my suit, stop some of the shine.
Okay.
Does it help?
Not really. The mechanic makes his way over to you guys. There's a different one than the one from before. Let's name him really quick.
Oh, Carl.
Sean.
Eduardo.
Not Carl, because
Oh yeah, sorry, we got a Carl.
Eduardo?
Yeah.
Ted Wardo.
Ted Wardo? How about Wardo?
Wardo, yeah.
That's good.
Wardo.
First
Okay.
name Ted. Last name Wardo.
I'm Wardo. I will be traveling with you.
Pleasure to meet you.
Hello, Wardo.
It is important that we leave in haste.
Yes, let's go.
We're gonna like hug the buildings and be real quiet so no one sees us.
Yes. I have also noticed that there is a path. If you look up to the sides, you can see that there is a ledge, although it is very thin. It is dangerous, but it will allow us to pass the entire city. We do have the option to take the path up there or to go through the city.
Will our suits fit?
I believe barely.
Oh, we'll have to really make sure we cover up our crystals in our suit if we're going to be up top. They'll all be able to
So
see.
he shows you the path, and you see small little paths over there, and the paths shoot out into small mining tunnels. So he starts telling you about what he's seeing, what he knows, and he's basically just saying, which way do you wish to go?
Okay. Do we want to go through the mining tunnels? Is that the right way to go?
They haven't been mapped out. I don't have a map of them. We could try it, but it would be risky.
So let's not go that way then.
Yeah, I don't think so. That way. That doesn't sound so great. Even this ledge, I don't know. Seems dangerous. Maybe we should just go through the city.
But you think other like I feel like that's up out of the way. No one will be patrolling it or anything.
Yeah, but it looks dangerous.
It's really up to the three of you. If we went up there, I'd probably fly alongside you.
Yeah, I could climb. My suit's pretty good. I don't even need to worry about falling or anything.
Yeah, you don't.
Yeah, your suit's kind of dangerous.
You basically could just go sideways next to that ledge, just climb over.
Okay, then let's go through the city.
All right.
You guys make your way down the rocks in front of you, and you start going through the city. Imagine in the middle, and in front of you, far in as you're going down, you see the two groups, and they're probably about halfway now, making their way forward, drawing attention to themselves, and you guys are in the center, just kind of going through, trying to be quiet. That is where we stop for today. Next week is going to be fun.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.